Ultimately, anyone can get any information they want from the internet. And there's tomes of material in the library or other resources available to them. What we as educators really have to do is to ensure that we make an impact. We bring the awareness and the knowledge to impact their careers or their future development. So as an educator, it's imperative that I bring more than just simply information. I make that material applied and I make that material relevant to what they want to bring. Either it's a career development or it's actually academic inquiry. I'd like to think that the innovative techniques I bring to the classroom are basically divided into two realms. There's the issue of ensuring that material is accessible. So I've developed three different digital tools to ensure that that happens. I've made online tutorials with software. I've ensured that students can walk around the city and see a plethora of information. Basically, with that architecture app, students can walk around with their smartphones and discover the jewels of architecture around them. And then thirdly, I've since developed a series of augmented reality tools which allow students to literally bridge that gap between the virtual, that is to say the models that are done on their computers, and real, so that students can now visualize and alter their designs that they've developed on a computer in basically the real world. At the same time, I also like to think that students really value more than just simply information. They like to intuitively gather and figure stuff out on their own. So whether it's projects such as making cardboard bridges to understand structures, to having students design and build their projects, that's something that I believe students would really value in terms of making sure they get the most out of their education. The first major change that's going to happen in architecture is the transition from simply being a virtual model of operations to bridging that gap so that students can come from the computer and make their ideas into built reality. So with the onset of fabrication technologies, 3D printers, laser cutters, CNC routers, and other advanced representational technologies, we can prototype and actually bring to reality those ideas that we come up with in studios. So I see that coming out as something that's going to be quite ubiquitous in the future. The second thing is a little bit more software driven, but it's the new levels of building information modeling. We currently have advanced CAD systems or computer assisted design systems, which allow us to really visualize and see our buildings in 3D. But there are other tools now that are available that allow us to go beyond that. It allows us to simulate and also to analyze. So in the future, we're going to quickly realize that as a designer in architecture, we can come up with really amazing designs and see how they reflect in 3D as well as 2 dimensions. But then from a building science standpoint, we also see the ability to do advanced simulation to see how environmentally your building performs. And from a project management standpoint, the advanced levels of BIM, or building information modeling, will allow people to understand the quantity surveys and operational costs that typically are associated with buildings. So now the architect is mobilized with all these tools to go beyond simply designing, and they are able to oversee envelope performance and building science issues, as well as overseeing the project management aspects as well. So there have been quite a number of projects that have come out from the students in collaboration with various research initiatives that not only I've been part of, but certainly other faculty as well here at Ryerson University. Uh, Various projects ranging from responsive envelope systems that have been displayed around the world to augmented reality projects to prototype wall systems and even more modest proposals like design builds of innovative carts, right? All those designs that have been brought to reality are quite impressive because back in my day, it wasn't all that feasible to actually conceive of an idea and actually have it built. Nowadays, with the confluence of digital technologies for visualization as well as digital tools to produce, students now have this incredible ability to make their ideas into reality. And that's something that's quite amazing. And every time I see a student's project that really engages full-scale design and it's conceived of in a virtual place and it's brought to reality, that's always inspirational.